So first, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to me
Thank you
today.
for coming here.
Talking to our viewers, and I saw the movie last night. It's really scary.
Yes,
it's really scary, and you kind of captured the fine line of sort of strength and vulnerability in the character Nancy.
Thank you for saying that.
I wanted to ask you, what drew you to this film? Is this your first horror? Or, I guess, suspense?
Yeah, I guess it's thrilling. Yeah, this, I guess, is the first sort of thriller I've done. What was attractive about this role is what you said, is the strength and the vulnerability, is the emotionality, the physicality of the role. Having such a dynamic character, you don't often get that as a woman, and to be able to carry a movie, you also don't get that as a woman. Also having a heroic character who doesn't have superpowers, who is a woman, who is a human being like anyone else. That's really fun to read, because anybody can put themselves in that situation and relate to her, or say, what would I do if I were there? And that's neat.
Very nice. And you spoke about the physicality of the film. Did you have to do any special training? I see you're surfing and...
Yeah, I worked with a trainer, Don Saladino, to help get me physically ready for this. I mean, there are a few scenes where I'm in a bikini, so obviously there's like the initial vanity that comes with that, and fear of, oh God, I'm gonna be in a bikini, everyone's gonna see me, and it's 8 months after having a baby. But just to keep up with the role, because it was, they didn't have a stunt double until the last 2 weeks. I was in the ocean, or in this tank with 4-foot waves, and then a machine that created thousands of pounds of water that would gush in to create, like, when you get caught in the tumble of a wave and you can't really get out of it. So it created that sort of current, and that's hard to be in. I mean, I'm not a professional swimmer, and there's cameras underwater, so whatever I'm acting above water, and then I end up underwater and I'm thrashing and being thrown around, there's someone also capturing that. So in order to not get really severely injured, I had to be an athlete, and I was training for an athletic event, and so that was also appealing in a way, because it was, literally exercising muscles I had never exercised before, and as an actor, exercising muscles I'd never exercised before.
Very cool. And the next question is sort of about the technicality of the shark. Was it CGI? Was it a real shark and a fake shark?
No real sharks. A CGI shark. There were moments when we had a scuba diver with a great white size fin on, just so that they could CGI the fin in later, so that the water rippled correctly. And there was one point when the shark breaches with me and I'm on the rock, that they had a big rubber shark, just so the water would displace properly, because it's too hard to do that in CGI. But that's almost harder to react to, because you have like a big rubber pool float coming out at you. So I actually preferred it when it was just my imagination, because it was a lot scarier than our Disneyland shark. That's disrespectful to Disneyland. Disneyland would do a much more beautiful shark. This was not the Disneyland shark. It was like the, I don't know, the one you find online somewhere at a site that never emails it to you.
So last question, I know we have to wrap up. What do you want viewers to take away from this movie?
Emails it to you, I said, by the way. Like, they would mail you the shark, not email it. This is real life. What do I want viewers to take away? I want viewers, two things. I want them to go, and I want them to be scared out of their seats, and I want them to spill their popcorn all over themselves like someone did to me at the theater last night, and have a fun, sexy summer movie that feels like summertime, that there's somebody who's heroic and strong, that's not a superhero, and all of that. But I also want them to remember that it's a monster movie. This character, sharks don't really behave this way. So it's important when you're in the ocean to be aware that you're in the wild, that you're in an area with these amazing creatures and these predators, but they're not actually villains, and that they do need to be protected. So, don't make this movie make you hate sharks.
Thank you so much.